Hello. Hello. Yeah. Varsha, Swarnim Raut, SSV Gupta. Yeah. One more person is absent. Naufal, normally he comes every day. Today he has not come. Yeah, doesn't matter. Now, I think yesterday's Varsha was there. Swarnim was there. SSV, you were also there. SSV, sorry. SSV.
Yes, sir.
Oh, very good. What was the assignment I gave you for you to read and talk?
Yes.
Yeah.
So should I start?
Yeah. Please, Yashashvi, what was the topic given to you?
Sir, I am speaking today on inflation.
Very good. Please speak.
Inflation.
Yeah, Devi Chandana. In fact, we have with us Devi Chandana, who is MA in English. She is also appearing for Federal Bank interview. And now I have requested her to come here to be able to participate with us. Devi Chandana, you just be listening to what speakers are speaking, and you can also speak. In the meantime, try to find out some suggestions for improvement. Of course, we need not bother too much about grammar. Grammar is not required from now onwards. From now, only communication skill. Okay, we will start with Yashashvi. Yeah.
Inflation refers to the general increase in the price of goods and services. And right now, it is the most important concern for all countries. The reasons are that, first of all, the supply chain is disrupted due to the COVID pandemic. The supply chain was disrupted because the contact between countries were lost. There was no flights going, no shipment going. So there was a supply chain disruption. Now, as the pandemic has ended, the demand has increased again, but the supply is not up to the demand in the market. Hence, the prices of goods and services has increased. Second reason is due to the Russia-Ukraine war. Russia and Ukraine were an important exporter of wheat and wheat fertilizers. So this has also disrupted many supply chain, hence leading to inflation. Now, if we talk specifically of India, then India measures inflation through two indexes. One is CPI, Consumer Price Index. Second is WPI, Wholesale Price Index. In CPI, it is the rate of the products which the consumer consumes at the retail side, and WPI is of the price of products on the wholesale side. So according to the latest updates, in June, the CPI was 7.01% and WPI was 15.18%. In India, the inflation is maintained within the target band of 2 to 6% by RBI. But since January, due to the reasons mentioned before, the inflation is the CPI index used to measure the inflation by RBI has been above 6% continuously. That's it, sir.
Thank you. Good. Very good. Devi Chandana, what are your comments?
She talked it nicely, sir. She was able to communicate it well.
Yeah, very good. You talked very well, Yashashvi, except that in one place, prices has increased, you said. You should have used prices have increased or price has increased, something like that. Okay?
Yes, sir. Okay.
That is the only mistake I could see. Otherwise, you talked very well. And let me tell you, you may think it is flattering myself. From the stage you came 3-4 days back, from now, your performance is far better. Good. That is because you are having confidence and you are prepared also. You have studied and are doing it very well. Good. We will go to Swarnim Raut. Swarnim Naufal, welcome Naufal. Today you are late by 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
No problem. Absolutely no problem. Don't worry. Now we have with us one Devi Chandana who is also studied MA in English. And she was very good when I took mock interview for her about few minutes back. So I requested her to be with us. so that she will also contribute on any of the topics. Now, Swarnim Raut, talk on any topic that you want.
So I would like to talk on stagflation.
Stagflation. Good, good, good. It's a new topic. Yeah.
Yes, so in June 2022, the World Bank warned the world about the rising risk of global stagflation. So stagflation is made up of two words like stagnation of economy and inflation. So, sir, in stagflation is a scenario in which both inflation and unemployment rate are high. Before the 1970, it was believed that the inflation and unemployment are inversely proportional, because if unemployment is high, people don't have job, they don't have money, so they have less spending power. Therefore, the prices they automatically decrease, and hence the inflation decreases. And also, the opposite is true. When unemployment is low, people have more money, they can spend more, so the prices of good increases. But in 1970, countries like US and UK, they faced this situation when unemployment rate and inflation were growing at the same time. So this situation was named as stagflation. So actually, sir, what happens is that whenever inflation is very high, so companies they aim for cost cutting and they fire a lot of employees. So it's a vicious cycle. And also the only way to control this is for the central bank to increase the interest rate. And also it's very harsh on the lower section of the society. So in that, to control that, government has to launch various welfare scheme for the poor, and also to raise interest to reduce the demand, so as to control the inflation, and also to generate employment activities. So yes, sir, that's why this stagnation is a very dangerous situation, and it's very difficult for any economy to cope up with this.
Good. You also talked very well. Excellent. Devi Chandana, any points?
I think he did well, sir. He was very good at communicating.
Yeah, yeah. Well, very nice. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, why Yashashvi, would you like to tell some points, because this is more or less related to the topic you talked about? You have some other points to add on this?
No, sir. I have also that in mind, whatever he said about stagflation.
Very good. Excellent. We'll go to Varsha. Varsha, yeah, Varsha is also from Kerala. You see, Devi Chandana, Varsha, Nofal are from Kerala. What about Swarnim?
I am from Nagpur, sir,
Nagpur,
Maharashtra.
Maharashtra. Yeah. And our SSV is from Uttar Pradesh. I remember. Uttar Pradesh. Yeah, Uttar Pradesh may some new place. What is the name of that place?
The Raebareli.
Oh, correct. Raebareli. Good. Varsha, which topic would you like to talk about? Hello.
GST.
No, your voice is not coming.
Sir, I want to talk about GST.
Oh, good. Excellent. It's a good topic. Please talk about GST. Continue.
Okay, sir. GST is goods and service tax. It is an indirect tax which replaces different other indirect taxes like service tax, VAT, etc. GST is levied when consumer buy goods and services. GST is a destination-based tax and is aimed at simplifying the taxation system. The GST was first launched in France, and currently about 160 countries is using the GST system. India's journey of GST started in 2000, and it took 17 years to implement the GST. And it was formed in the GST Act was formed in 1st July 2017 through 101st Amendment Act, and July 1st is declared as GST Day. And GST has different components like CGST, SGST, and IGST. CGST is the central GST, which is levied and administered by the sender. SGST is in a similar manner, it is controlled by the state. IGST is intermediate GST. When goods or service move from one state to another, this GST, IGST is used, and it is administered by the sender. While the act was formulated, it was decided that if the state is showing less growth, lesser than 14%, sender would provide compensation for 5 years. And there are different tax slabs like 5%, 12%, 18%, and 28%. And some products or service don't come under the GST, like petrol, alcohol, and electricity. And there are different benefits, like it would uniform the tax rate across the country, and this would help in ease of doing business, and it would remove the cascading effect of the taxes, so the hidden cost of the doing business would be reduced. And for the customers, the introduction of GST would reduce the tax burden, and any decision related to GST is taken by the GST Council, which is headed by the Union Finance Minister. And GST is governed by 3 different acts, like Sender GST Act 2017, and Intermediate GST Act 2017, and Union Territory Goods and Service Act 2017. Thank you, sir.
Super. Good. But then for a topic like this is not complete without you are referring to the recent changes that have been brought. Like recently, government has brought certain products from 0% to 5%, like curd, packed goods and all. I don't remember what are the other goods. So if you tell about that, then it will become a full session. You have covered nicely, because we are more interested in current affairs, or what is relevant for us, what is important for us now. When that be the case, that has to be told. 1 minute. Let us see what are the. Anybody knows about that? Can you talk on that? Recent changes. Hello. Anybody knows? 1 minute. I'm just searching here. What are the new I am giving you 1 minute. I'm showing it to you. Yeah. New GST rates come into effect from today, business standard. It's good that we take it. Yeah. Who was talking on this? Varsha. Varsha, please continue on this.
Yes, sir.
Please continue. Yeah.
Sir, can I read?
Yeah, please read.
Starting Monday, customers will have to shell out more money on household items, hotels, and bank services, among many other things, as the revised goods and service tax GST rates come into effect from July to 18. The GST rate were hiked on several items at the 47th Council meet, chaired by Union Finance Minister. Yes, sir.
No. Because your internet is not I mean, it's giving some trouble. I will request Deva Priya, who is Devi Chandana. Devi Chandana, why don't you read this?
Yes, sir, sure.
Yeah.
Starting Monday, customers will have to shell out more money on household items, hotels, and bank services, among many other things, as the revised goods and services tax rates come into effect from July 18. The GST rates were hiked on several items at the 47th Council meet, chaired by Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman last month in Chandigarh. While the GST Council While the GST Council proposed to withdraw tax exemptions for a few items and the rate changes for others, exemptions for many others were removed. The Council also decided to move duty inversion for goods where the input taxes were higher than those on the output.
This I cannot follow, but again, read once again and understand. Doesn't matter. Continue. Here is what?
Here is what
Continue.
Here is what all will get costly from Monday. 5% GST on pre-packed labeled food items like atta, paneer and curd. 12% GST on hotel rooms with a tariff of up to 1,000 per day, maps and charts. 10% GST on hospital rooms except ICU with rent above rupees 5,000. 18% GST on Tetra packs and checks, loose or in book form. 18% on LED lamps. 18% on LED lamps, ink, knives, blades, pencil sharpener, blades, spoons, forks, ladders, skimmers, cake servers, printing, writing and drawing ink, fixture and their metal printed circuits board. 12% GST on solar water heater instead of previous 5%. Works contract for roads, bridges, railways, metro, effluent treatment plant, crematorium and others by 18%.
Babre, crematorium also 18%. God, continue.
18% GST on RBI, IRDA and SEBI services and renting of a residential dwelling to business entities. 12% GST on medical waste treatment facilities.
Biomedical waste. Very good. Thank you. Thank you. Acha. Next, I think one more new. Devapriya Das. Please continue. Here is what all will get cheaper.
Okay, sir. Here is 5% GST on ostomy appliances and on the transport of goods and passengers by roadways from the previous 12%. 12% tax against the previous 18% for renting trucks, goods, carriage, where the cost of fuel is included. GST exemption on air travel to and from northeastern states and Bagdogra with restricted to economic class 5% on electric vehicles, whether or not fitted with a battery pack.
Very good. Thank you. So this is the point. Varsha, probably if you have made a reference about this, then your lecture would have been fully complete. Could you follow?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Otherwise, you did very well. You did really very well. Thank you. I'll stop this one. Yeah. Now I have to go to Nofal. Nofal, please talk on any topic. See, nowadays, you people are able to talk for minimum 3 to 4 minutes continuously. That is a very good sign. Yashashvi, Varsha, Swarnim, super. Now Nofal will continue.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Today, I would like to talk about mutual funds.
Excellent.
Mutual funds is a professionally managed investment scheme. Is usually run by asset management company. It pulls money from many investors to purchase security. And its need is basically sometimes ordinary investors caught problem, lot of stock need to analyze high risk. So at that time, the mutual fund is more beneficial. And the procedures to enter the qualified asset manager, someone who understands risk, returns, and has experience in field, they will manage your investment. And basically, the advantage of mutual fund is the team of professional researchers, and no need to spend the energy and hours on it. And we can start mutual fund minimum of 500. It will be on the regulation of SEBI. And there are two types of mutual fund: open-ended and close-ended mutual funds. That's also
good. Mutual funds, open-ended and close-ended. But when you talk like this, you must be able to tell us what is open-ended, what is close-ended mutual fund and all that. Do you know that or you don't know?
No, sir, I didn't get time.
To prepare on that. Acha, 1 minute. Google.com mutual.
Sir, actually, I have one doubt on ELSS also.
What is that?
Equity liquid savings scheme.
Equity
Means
linked
Lick-
savings. We will find out.
um,
We will find about that also. What is that? You said google.com. ELSS. I will show you. Yeah. Yeah, now, is it visible for you, Nofal? Are you
Sir.
able to? Yeah, please
Yes,
read.
sir, yes.
Please read.
ELSS funds. What is ELSS? Invest in best equity linked saving scheme funds and save taxes. Save up to 46,800 a year in taxes. Potential to offer the highest returns among all 80 company options.
No, 80C options. 80C is
option.
Section 80C of Income Tax Act.
Okay.
According to that, 80CC is one which says up to 1,50,000 invested in, say, LIC, then mutual LIC, then senior citizen deposit scheme, etc. And also another one we discussed yesterday, that Sukanya Samriddhi, up to 1.5 lakh PPF, they are all exempted from income tax, all put together. So that is why this is some other thing. 80C. Continue.
So, sir, my doubt is, so we will get beneficiary of 1,50,000 of taxes rupees.
No.
So
taxes benefit means what? If your total income is 10 lakhs, from that 1.5 lakh can be reduced.
Okay. So
And
my
doubt
is, if we invest 1,50,000 on ELSS, then no need to pay tax or what?
No, not that way. See, Indian taxation system, you are all not familiar. That is why you are asking. Supposing I get 10 lakhs income from my salary plus my other income, etc. So what I will tell, my salary income is 8.5 lakh. My other income is 1.5 lakh. So totally how much have I earned? 10 lakhs. So from this 10 lakhs, there are certain exemptions given. For example, standard deduction up to 50,000 can be reduced. Then I can reduce, say, Mediclaim policy insurance that I have incurred. That much can be reduced. So likewise, there are certain exemptions given. So I will reduce all that. And after that, up to 1.5 lakhs, wherever I have invested in the schemes approved, then from that total salary, this 1.5 lakhs will be reduced. And after that only, the balance, and there are so many other exemptions like house rent exemption, like say your fuel, whatever expenses we are whatever we are drawing for towards expenses to be incurred day to day, that will also be reduced. Then total amount will be arrived, say 7 lakhs, let us say. So based on that only the income tax will be levied. And income tax itself, they have told for the last 2-3 years, two ways of preparing our tax. One, by which they say these facilities like Section 80C, standard deduction, all this will be applied. That is one. Another one is where you are not applying any one of this, directly you go under the for claiming the income tax. And even here, when you adopt first methodology, there is one income tax rate. When you adopt second methodology, there is another income tax rate. So likewise, they are given and then the tax will be arrived at. However, they have given one more exemption. For the last 2-3 years, they have exempted all income tax up to rupees 5 lakhs. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is so many things are there in this. Anyhow, that's very interesting. Yeah. What was your doubt actually?
Actually, I thought if we invest in ELSS, we can escape from income tax. That's what I thought.
No, you will not escape from income tax.
Okay.
Your income will be reduced by 1.5.
Then remaining percentage I have to pay.
The remaining money you have to pay tax.
Okay. Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, one more doubt.
Uh,
What is the difference between income tax and income tax return?
Income tax return. Income tax return is what we are filing online. Nowadays, income tax return can be filed online. There is no need for you to stand in queue. I am reminded of days like 1980, 82 and all. When I have to carry all the papers, I have to take my scooter, go to the income tax office in Nungammakam, stand in the queue for 4 hours, 5 hours, then deposit that. Everything was handwritten. Now everything is computerized. My auditor will be doing it and we can just confirm it by getting our OTP. By this
Okay,
OTP, I can file a return by staying here. My representative will be preparing the return online and I can do it from here also. And then to the income tax file, the income tax return is filed. Then my OTP comes. I confirm that OTP, finished.
So
Then
paying
the
income tax
return.
through online mode is called income
No,
tax
no,
return.
no. Income tax return is the statement of income tax we are preparing and giving it to the income tax authorities. And
Okay, sir. Statement.
afterwards, the income tax will send us a income tax assessment order. That is, they will say, we have gone through your income tax return, but based on this, your income tax you have to pay is this much, or we have to return you this much. Sometimes what happens, we pay money beforehand. For example, when I go and take classes in colleges, they will pay some money. Out of that, 10% they will deduct from our fees given to us. And if I am not supposed to pay based on the return submitted by me, that money will come back to us. That is known as income tax refund. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Good. Now, who is the next to speak? Yeah.
Sir, when you arrive at the income, sir, am I able to? Sir, am I audible?
Yeah, audible. Yeah. But you are feebly. Your voice is very, not very strong. What is the term for that? The English teacher? Feeble. Your voice is feeble. Come on. Tell me. Deva Priya Das.
Okay, sir. At the interview destination, when we get into the room, before or after sitting in the chair, we are supposed to, we should greet or not.
No, I am not getting your voice. Can you type it out what you are having in my mind?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, please type out so that we can follow what you are telling, because your voice is, anybody could hear her voice clearly? Nofal or Devi Chandana, could you hear? No, it was not clear because your
I heard partially, like before leaving the interview panel, we need to greet them or not, like that.
Acha. No, before leaving, what we should say, we should smile. We should smile and say, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sirs. Like that you can say. And then come out. They will say, okay, Deva Priya Das, you may go. Then what you will say, thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sirs. Look at the eyes of both the people. Okay. Only 2 people are there in your interviews. Deva Priya, is that the point you asked? Deva Priya, is that the point you asked? In the interview, before or after sitting on the chair? Yes, yes. The answer is yes. The answer is very much yes.
No, sir, my confusion is after or before sitting on the chair, you should greet them.
Yeah. Before sitting in the chair, you will go and they will tell you take your seats. Okay, you can sit and then wish also. You can sit and wish. Or while entering the room itself, you can say, "Good morning, sirs. Good morning, sirs." You are entering the room like that. Don't worry. All these things you will do well, but try to be a girl who doesn't have any shyness. No shyness, and you must be confident. You are meeting so many people every day online. You are also going to meet them online only there. So be confident when you speak. Okay?
Sir, is handshake is needed?
Pardon?
Handshake?
No. Because
Okay.
you are not going to meet them. They are going to be in the internet only, Baba.
They are not in offline?
No. You are going to zonal office. The people may be interviewing you from their head office or your
Why?
zonal office.
I thought it.
I don't know. We have to check it up from people who have really attended. Whether, as far as I know, it is only online. Because Federal Bank is very clever. They will make the people sit in their office. They will do the work. Along with the work, they will also do this job. Do you follow?
Yes, sir. But
And
I
two
thought
and two people will be sitting in two different places. One may be sitting in Trivandrum, another may be sitting in Alua.
Sir,
Yeah, Devapriya, would you like to speak? Come on. Only
in
for
that case,
7 minutes.
can you ask any candidates who
Yeah.
got the interview?
We can ask them now. We can ask some of them who have attended the interview already. I will talk to them. I will message it here itself. I will message now in our group candidates who have attended interview. Please inform whether interviewers come in person or through, what is that called? Or through
Online.
online. Correct. Very good. Please, I think we will get a reply before another 5-10 minutes if somebody is online.
If it person, handshake is needed.
Person handshake is also not needed.
Okay.
It depends. Male, you can give handshake. Otherwise, not required. No, not
Okay.
because you'll be seated far away, Baba.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Sir, I have a
mask.
doubt.
Your mask.
Sir,
Yeah, mask is you wear and go as per your state instructions. Go by your state government instructions. Okay. Yeah, they will. Yeah.
So while going through Federal Bank website, in features for some account, it was mentioned like no folio charges or like 1 folio per quarter.
We
Sir,
will discuss. We'll discuss tomorrow. Priya, please talk because she has to talk. All others have talked. Please talk for 2 minutes. Priya.
Okay, sir. Sir, I have got another doubt also, sir.
What is it?
Sir, do we have to see
I want you to speak in English. You are asking me to speak in English. What is this? You talk.
Sir, am I not audible, sir?
You are audible. Talk in English on any topic for 2 minutes, then ask doubts. If not today, tomorrow. Continue.
Sir, I have not prepared, sir.
That is the reason. Come on, ask doubt.
Okay, sir. Do we have to study past the quarter figures also, sir? Hello. I mean,
No. Not required. You study this quarter, 30th June results thoroughly.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now, Swarnim, your doubt was folio charges means depending on the number of pages transactions, perhaps 30 transactions per page, they may be charging 20 rupees. Likewise, if more transactions are there, they may levy more charges. Do you follow?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any other question? Doubt? Now that she is not going to talk, Devapriya is not going to talk, no problem. Now we will ask Devi Chandana. Can you talk on any topic of your choice? Whatever you feel like you talk.
Okay, sir. I will try to talk on RBI.
Yeah.
RBI is known as the banker of banks. It was established in the year 1935, and it got nationalized in the year 1949 on January 1st. It is known as banker of banks because it acts as last resort for banks to get loans when they are in need. Also, they issue currency except one rupee note. In all currencies, RBI governor signs. In 1 rupee note, it is the finance secretary who signs it. And what else? It also it controls banks and decides repo rate, reverse repo rate, bank rate, MSF, marginal standing facility, etc. Also, a normal person cannot hold account in RBI. It does business for the government of India. Then
Devi Chandana, you have to read. You are not thorough. Reserve Bank of India is the central bank of our country. Reserve Bank's governor is Mr. Shakti Kanta Das. Reserve Bank's main function is they are bankers to bank, bankers to government. They are note issuing authority, and they are the controller of foreign exchange. Besides that, monetary policy control is also power is vested with Reserve Bank of India, where the Monetary Policy Committee will be meeting once in 2 months or biannually, and they will decide about the continuance of the rates. The last meeting was conducted on June 8th, and wherein the repo rates were revised. Present repo rate is 4.90. Present reverse repo rate 3.35. At present, the standing deposit facility rate is 4.65. The present bank rate now is 5.15. MSF is 5.15. Something like that. Definite information you must tell correctly. Devi Chand, your English is good, but subject wise you are lacking information, so you must read.
yes, sir.
Good. I enjoyed today's session was really good because excepting Devapriya, all others talked, and that too you talked for nearly 3 to 4 minutes. This is what I wanted to do. Please go through the book I have given you, that essay book. Prepare on any one essay and come and talk about it for 5 minutes. Any essay. I suggested 1 to 5. Tomorrow we will take 1 to 5.
Sir, essay book means group discussion ideas?
No. I have given essay book that is Arihant 150 essays.
Okay, sir. It's in group?
No, it's in group. I have also sent to you.
Okay, sir.
I have sent to you the link. You are all not reading the mail also.
Sir, I took the topic from that.
Achha,
GST.
oh, very good. That was the first topic. Yeah.
Yes.
Good. It was very good. You talked nicely. All others, please go through the topic 1 to 10 also. Please go through, select any one topic and come. Devi Chandana, if it is possible, you attend tomorrow also.
Yes, sir.
If it is possible, I have no compulsion on my part.